radio, television, Bandra Ipoh. Morning Ipoh with Katie. We are now on to episode number 17. Wow, time flies. And this time again through Zoom online with a very young, enterprising entrepreneur. And of course, he is right now in Ipoh itself. We would like to introduce on the online platform the founder and CEO of Daboba Malaysia. Please help me welcome Mr. Jordan Choong. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Katie.
Good morning. Hi, looking good.
Hi. Yeah.
Brings up the great Thursday morning here. Thank you for joining us here. Of course, Jordan, before we start communicating in the true tradition of Wiba and the multiracial audience, may I welcome all of you by saying Salam Sejahtera dan Selamat Datang, Wan Yin Daja, Chao Shan Hao. Assalamualaikum, saudara-saudara, Sastrikal, Kopi Wosian, and welcome. Jordan Choong, we begin with your humble beginnings. Where were you born actually?
Okay, I'm born from Setiawan. Actually, I'm born in Setiawan. Yeah.
Setiawan is a nice place. Good seafood. Fantastic. Low down in Lumut, we have got Lumut Sea and also the Teluk Patik shores. Incredible. Fantastic. And Jordan, everyone has got a dream. When you're in school, your parents will say, Jordan, when you become elder, you either become a doctor, engineer, or a lawyer. But I believe these are the old stigma of the older generation people like our parents. But right now, time has changed. Everything has been evolved, as you can see, through the years of evolution. So when you were in school, what was your inspiration? You want to be a pilot? You want to be a doctor? A businessman? Travel around the world? What was the idea when you were in school, Jordan?
Okay, when I was in school, actually, I'm usually always thinking to be to do business when I was in school. Yeah. So what was inspired me that because it's my parents and my father, they are also doing in a business, and I think they are very creative, and then that inspired me lah. And then when I was also young, I know that in the future, I know that only we can do business, can find more, find more income to protect our family or good, give our family a good life and future. Yeah, so that when I was young, I already think that, I will do for the business lah. Yeah.
No, this is in the Chinese blood, Mr. Choong, okay? I know your parents well. They were in the bridal industry. I've known them for many years. And definitely by you associating with your father and your mother, you'll be able to think, like what you said, offering a very stable networking of lifetime in terms of having business and moving forward. Well, of course, with that, why I brought to you about your idea of the angle of business is because, wow, Daboba Malaysia. That is the name you're looking forward to in the world of bubble tea shops. And I believe as the founder and the CEO of Daboba Malaysia, tell us a story. The story of you being so young, being able to think of this dream, move forward to aspire, then inspire, and bring forward this great name, which many Malaysians have enjoyed. Daboba, who doesn't know? The great bear, the friendly, happy bear, smiling at you in this incredible, stylistic, and fantastic way of doing a business. It's a true story, Jordan. We're going to hear your story of success.
Okay. So where should I start? So, what makes me create a Daboba bear? Is it?
All right. What will you create? How do you brought it to Malaysia? What are the obstacles, the challenges, the happiness? Tell us everything. Nothing comes on a silver plate. You have gone through, of course, trials and tribulation, obstacles and challenges. But that story is a story of inspiration because we want others to learn the secret of your Daboba success in Malaysia.
Okay. So the story start at 2018. The year is 2018. So I saw that because the bubble tea trend is starting to pick up. But in that time, I got so few brands that starting those crowd, and then I see youngsters is starting to very craving for those bubble tea. Daily they will queue for it, right? So, but in that time, I also got test their menus, and then what I think is that wow, uh, their drinks is, I think I can do better in that time. Okay, so what I think is that if they normal drinks also got many crowds that will go there, and then I think if I do better, I think it will be even more better lah. In that time, usually they are taking overseas brands like from Taiwan or from China also have. Yeah, so I'm thinking we can do a Malaysia brand lah. Yeah.
Fantastic. I like the idea because you saw the craze, you saw the young people. They must have this bubble tea. I've seen it. Even if I walk around in Jusco, I go around in Ipoh Parade. Every young person will have two hands, one with a bubble tea and one with a handful. So this is where they're moving and watching. But it was smart enough for you to focus the mind and say, hey, I think I can do better. Why depend on Taiwan or overseas when we can have a Malaysian owned brand? And that Jordan, I think, is thinking out of the box. You know, that is something where you grab the opportunity and you move it forward. Where was the first branch that you did your Daboba tea? Where did it started from, the first branch?
Okay, the first branch we opened in 2019 in March. So our first outlet is open in SS15, the Subang Jaya there.
Oh,
That's our first outlet. Yeah.
it is the first outlet. May I ask you the next question? As we move forward in times from 2018 to 2019, now it's 2021, how many branches of Daboba you have in Malaysia?
Right. So in 2019 to 2020, we have total 43 outlets in Malaysia.
43, say Sapsam, 43. Wow, that is an incredible number, tell you, 43. 43, not 4, not 3, but 43, I heard correctly.
Yeah.
I tell you, I stand here today feeling proud of a person named Jordan Choong, who took the bulls by the horn, move it forward, and getting everybody to try this Daboba. I tried, and you know what? Your father, Mr. Henry Choong, paid for that drink. That is how I got my first drink from Daboba, through his incredible, fantastic generosity. Tell us, what is the most popular, top 3 popular flavored drinks that your customers will order?
Actually, we have a menu called Top One. So our Top One menu is roasted brown sugar.
Yes, roasted brown sugar. That is a magical word, I remember. Yes, yes. And I tell you, the aroma is so nice that when the drink comes to you, when you start poking the straw in, before you even taste it, you can smell it. The aroma, I know, I'm telling you, the aroma is still inside my head. And I think after this, maybe I need to go and order some from Grab. You know, Daboba today, I must get a drink that I feel like a bear. The power of the bear comes inside me. Very nice, Jordan. Not all, because this is in Malaysia. But do you know now we are in a borderless world where we can travel virtually by Zoom, where we can even go around effortlessly, and even connections to work can be done through meetings. Are there any plans to export this incredible Malaysian brand name to the overseas market?
Yes, yes. So in 2020 to 2021, total, if counted in overseas outlet, we have total 55 outlets in whole world. Yeah.
You mean there's already 55 outlets over?
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, you're a fast mover, man, Jordan. Oh, I need to call you.
Expanding. We are still expanding.
Jordan, tell you, you're like a bridge, connecting the whole world with Daboba brand. I tell you, this bear is very happy. This idea of you as the founder that brought forward this happiness. Today, I'm so thankful to be able to speak to you, to be able to talk to you. May I ask you a question, Jordan? How old are you this year?
This year I'm 26.
26. I am born in the year 62. Okay, but you are 26, you already can think of this. When I was 26, I'm just out from university, thinking what to do and what to ponder. What should I do? No? And at last, I found I'm good in talking. So today, I'm still talking to everyone. But this is great. This is passion. And at 26, you've already established such a strong network in Malaysia and across the world. For that, we are thankful. We are even more thankful, Jordan. You're from Ipoh. Yeah, your parents' business and business all starts from here. And we as Ipoh Heights, this is the place to tell everyone that Ipoh is a great place to stay, great place to have business, and great place for us to grow together. And I'm looking at the back of you, Jordan, when you first came in. I am a virtual background observer. And I observe everything behind you is nice, except one part is missing. The eagle's face and the eagle's head. Because you're blocking. But it's okay, because you know why? You are in the power of the wings of an eagle. And I always love eagle. I tell you why. Let me explain why the eagle is so powerful. Whenever there's a rain, especially a heavy rain, all birds will go under the leaf of trees or even fly to shop lots or go hide. They don't want to get wet. You know what the eagle will do, my dear Jordan? They will fly ahead and up above the clouds where there is no rain, and they will keep flying. And whenever eagle flies, they fly effortlessly. They only flap twice, and then they start swinging and sliding. That is the power of the eagle. The story of turning obstacles and challenges into opportunities is with you, Jordan. I know that you didn't go through the smooth way in a golden plate. You went through challenges, you went through obstacles, but like an eagle, you flew higher and higher. And today I'm very proud to have you here in Morning Ipoh with Katie, speaking to a very, very young entrepreneur. If not mistaken, in all my 16 episodes, none of them are below 40 years old. You told me you are 26. So you represent the younger echelon of business people. You need to inspire persons of your age or younger to tell them, hey, it's not only education, but it is basically being together that we can move forward. And I'm speaking a lot about the eagle because I love this particular eagle. So you brought in one of the best virtual backdrop for me to see to inspire myself. I got one more question for you before we go for the first break. Let me just ask you that with this kind of particular pandemic, is your business going down? Are you able to sustain? Or what is the story of the direction of business with this COVID pandemic?
Okay, actually, for pandemic, for those shopping mall outlets, that will be slightly affected lah, because there's shopping mall outlets usually is need the crowds to go into shopping mall to buy things, and then to see only can buy in the shopping mall there. So shopping mall outlets it might be affected much a little bit, but for those shop lots, it's still okay because easily to take away ma. So they can drive along, and then so they can go down and buy take away. Or but I think for milk tea brand I think if say affected I think restaurant is more impact compared to milk tea. That is because restaurant must have to dine in.
Yep.
That people is more lesser that take away Yeah, but for milk tea it was okay. It was okay. Like when we have Food Panda, we have Grab, it still can sustain at there. Yeah, it's not like too big impact I think it's okay on that.
Okay, I'm happy to know that you are still moving forward. Many businesses are affected. The pandemic has brought a halt and a handbrake to many manufacturing business, especially those who does not think they're able to move forward. But I want to thank God. I want to thank you for sustaining, never give up, move forward. And my next question, of course, is a short one. Do you have a central manufacturing processes that does all the particular items, or is just a matter of every branch has their own central processing system?
Yes, we have a central warehouse because our stock mostly our stock is from Taiwan. So we direct from Taiwan to choose the best ingredient, and then we direct ship into our central warehouse, and then we will send out to our Malaysia outlets, and then also Brunei outlets. If some outlets is from like USA or far Australia will direct ship in Taiwan. Yeah.
Wow, I'm so glad to hear that, Jordan. We will stop here. We just take a short break because I just want to tap a bit more of your creativity in mind. Viewers, just sit back, relax, take a short tap. That means take a break. We come back to you under the second episode in Morning Ipoh with Katie, episode number 19, with the founder and CEO of Daboba Malaysia, Jordan Choong. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Radio, television, Bandrai Ipoh. Morning Ipoh with Katie, episode number 17, the second session. And as you can see, Jordan, I'm using the Ipoh railway station as the virtual backdrop. This is to promote Ipoh as a wonderful place. Even the skies are so creative, half with clouds and half with clear sky. These are all the wonderful creation of Mother Nature. And we are proud to be in this Zoom online conversation with the founder and CEO of Daboba Malaysia, Jordan Choong. Jordan, recently I read articles in the social media about Daboba Malaysia's corporate social responsibility. The CSR that you did is to assist and help the less fortunate people, especially in Ipoh, with essential items. Can you please share with us these corporate social responsibilities of Daboba Malaysia?
Yes. So what we are doing this event, we cooperate with Datuk Pandai Ipoh. So this is one of the event that we daily got sent out around we ready 1,000 packs of the needs that we will give them. So when those got white flag to take photos, show us, then we will send direct to them lah. But in every day we counted is around 300 to 600 packs lah. We send out. Yeah, because there is we daily receive ma. So daily we got ready 10,000 pack. Then what we see is around 300 to 600 pack lah. We daily send out in daily. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to thank you for assisting those. For those who are still unsure what a white flag is basically in a way of English saying a war, a surrender, meaning that particular family is unable to purchase daily necessities to move forward in this pandemic. Yes, we didn't even realize that we're already on to the 500 over plus days since March 18 last year when the MCO started. So 500 over plus days is not a joke because it's more than almost coming to 1.5 years. And believe it or not, by end of this month, Malaysia will celebrate its Merdeka or independence. Then you're going to move on to my race, having Deepavali. Then moving on to December, Christians having the Christmas. Then the English New Year. Then the Chinese New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi. So that basically means that time flies so quickly. But never fear, because everything happened for a reason. I want to ask you also, Jordan, inside the necessities, what kind of items do you provide? Maybe like rice, or was it sardine? Can you please name some of the necessities that people require?
Yes, got rice. Yeah, we have rice, and then some oats, and then biscuits, and then meat, and then sardine. Yeah, with Milo packs.
Hey, great.
I
Wow.
took 6. Yeah, with one packs.
26-year-old entrepreneur, already sharing and caring, loving and giving with others. So over here, in this particular Morning Ipoh with KT show, I also would like to actually plead and request all the entrepreneurs like Jordan, if you're able to assist, this is the time to do it. The time where we need to be together as Malaysians. It's not matter about the race, the face, the place, or the age. It's important for us to assist and to ensure that we as human on this Mother Earth, we have done our best. So I want to thank Jordan Choong for his far-sightedness, for his idea of helping others in need. And this, I believe, is one of the initiative of the Ipoh City Council with Datuk Bandar, Datuk Rumaizi Baharin, to assist every resident in Malaysia so that no one is hungry. Once again, thank you. Sese, Mkoi Sai, Kam Siadu, Mikanandri. We now move on to talk about business again. 26-year-old entrepreneur. I want to do the think forward. Once, let's say, the pandemic is over, let's say 6 months from now, or 8 months from now, when people can travel overseas, hopefully life is back to normalcy, which will be difficult. What do you envisage? What do you think will happen to Malaysian business industries and the worldwide activities? Share with us your thoughts for the future, Jordan.
Okay. What I foresee that if the pandemic is over, I think the whole market sure will rise on. The rise on will compare is even better compared to few years before. It might be more impact and powerful. So yeah, I think it will be very good. So what I foresee is when will be the market coming back I think it's around end of the year. Now it's almost around there, and then or next year. So what I foresee is this one. Yeah, I think the market will be rapidly will be increased, and then you'll have a very good market
Thank you, Jordan. I love that positivity. These are the entrepreneurs we like talking to. That is to show that instead of every adversity, there definitely will be a silver cloud of lining for you to move forward to ensure that business will sustain and life will simply go on. One more question I have for you. Since you're an entrepreneur, what do you think would be it's for me also What do you think will be a good online business to do during this pandemic? Your ideas?
Good online business to do. Usually, for me, yeah, I think we can do Facebook platform to sell easily products. We can do our own products, and then we can do branding, and then to sell out those consumer. I think you can sell food also can, or any products you can do on Facebook Live or TikTok Live. Yeah, actually now social media is very good because everyone is using phone, and then using laptop. Everything is also on social media. It's a very good platform. But the main thing is to brand yourself, to have more people to see your life. If you have this branding, or you are already very popular, then what you sell also got people to help you to buy. Yeah, so you need to brand yourself to have more your fans.
Yeah. Thank you once again, Jordan. A very straightforward idea of using the power of social media, whether it's to Facebook, it's to TikTok, it's to all kinds of WhatsApp videos that you can do. I believe I want to challenge the younger generation to try to produce your own video. That's why I'm saying you have to practice, practice, and practice. Come up with an idea of a video which is so special that you got followers. Build these followers step by step as you move forward, so that the followers will follow you, and you always give them some kind of great advice. First and foremost, of course, you do it for free. Nothing comes easily on a platter. But by doing free, and you get, let's say, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers, and then you might be able to get sponsorship, advertisers, and so forth. So thank you once again. The power of social media is the way to move forward. We have to embrace the change. The change is already here. The change is here for us to move forward. We never knew before the pandemic that life can do a U-turn. We are going through something so incredibly unexpected that, hey, now we are WFH, working from home. But I tell my wife, WFH also means Wong Fei Hong. We can do all the Wong Fei Hong Kung Fu, you see. So it does not matter. This is what we call turning obstacles into opportunities. And there is one sentence that I read from a famous graduate in America. His name is Rick Risby. He says this: good is not good enough if it can be better. And it is not just better, but it must be the best. So we got good, better, and best. Which category are you? I believe Jordan is the best. Nothing but the best, because that is inside his dictionary. Jordan, this morning before I spoke to you, I went to your Instagram. Quietly and secretly without you knowing. Well, that is the power of the social media. And I love the statement you put into your Instagram. He says, who you are tomorrow begins what you do today. I repeat again, just for a memory. Who you are tomorrow begins what you do today. What do you actually mean by this, Jordan?
Okay, for this word, who you are tomorrow, what you begins do today. This is the thing that what I said. If in everything, we all need to do is we need to do planning. Yeah, that's the things. What we do today actually is already shown up the 5 years, the future us. Right? Yeah, this is what I'm thinking, that every thoughts and every thinking or every things that we do today, you can do good things, you can do bad things, but for sure must do the good things. So the things will come in 2 3 years or 5 years or 10 years. So what we do everything in today, so I think is very important that we do good things, or we start planning. Start to do the things that we need to do. Yeah, it's the thing that begins in future us. Just like if what we do, what I'm in today is 5 years before we do planning. So only we'll we can go to this far or today something. Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. Well explained. Of course, the keywords again will be, of course, planning, and then taking into action, and to ensure that it will take days or even months or years, but never give up the plan. I got something to share also. I like sharing things that I read through the internet. And this is a story about the 1% improvement per day. That simply means every day you just have to improve 1%. And tonight when you go to sleep, think of something that you dare not do. Maybe your wife has not even changed a car tire. Go ask her to go and change the tire. Or maybe Jordan has not even fried an egg in his whole life. Tomorrow go to the kitchen and fry that egg. Like for me, I want to go bungee jumping. When the COVID is over, I might be frightened of heights, but I am going to do it. So it's like a bucket list. So that's why the 1% improvement a day is very important. Yes, I know everyone is really frightened about what this pandemic is all about, but take it as a positivity. Jordan has his own vision and idea. I have my own idea of getting through and making things done. So just never give up. Because when the going gets tough, the tough definitely gets going. But there's a vision for us to make. We now move on to the final question with the founder and CEO of Daboba, Malaysia. Jordan, you live in Ipoh. You know, this is a wonderful place to stay with great food. Food like mee mama, rojak, we have white coffee, and we have the ngachoy kai, or the chicken tauge. If you're given the chance to think of one special attraction to be added into Ipoh, Jordan, what do you think it should be?
Okay. So what things what I think is need to add I think actually in Ipoh everything is great. Yeah, foods, and then yeah, we have good foods, good like coffee, choy gay, everything. I think it's already good. But I think we can add more like something like travel tourism things that people can travel to Ipoh, such like as like Malacca, Penang. Usually the tourist is more. So Ipoh I think can add more tourism place such as like we can see something like Thailand. Thailand likes to do something like can have a place to take photo place, or sheep or some animals, or some night markets also can. That what I see is in Thailand a night market called Chichada. I think it's also a good place or a good night market if can put in Ipoh. What I see that, yeah, this one can add in. Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. Being a frequent traveler, you have shared your personal views on how to make Ipoh bigger, brighter, and better in terms of tourism, in terms of special attraction, bringing tourists to stay. We hope that once the COVID is over, there'll be many people across the world who wants to come to Ipoh to visit us. With that, we have come to the end of this morning's Morning Ipoh with Katie via Radio Television Bandarai Ipoh. This is episode number 17 with the founder and CEO of Daboba, Malaysia. What will be your final words before we say goodbye?
Final words okay. What I want to say is I think if MCO for now MCO I think is a very good opportunity to give us to do planning, and then do everything that look into our company, something that we need to review or need to do it, correct it, or do the best, because after MCO it will be a very good market. So this time actually what I see what I say is I tell my team also, this is the God give us the time to let us to prepare for the best. Yeah, so what I want to say, yeah, now is a very good time to prepare, and then in next year or after the pandemic, yeah, that's the best time to perform. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That just simply means instead of relaxing, we take the time to review the performance and get ready once the borders are open for us to move forward. Thank you very much once again for this wonderful interaction and conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That is where we're able to bring the incredible information and the advices this morning by Jordan Choong to one and all. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Sese, Mkoisai, Mikanadri, Kamsialu. See you again.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you.
Stay safe.